Good morning. Today is day 10 on the trail. Trying to go over Silver Pass today and kind of take it from there. Slept really well last night. I was exhausted yesterday. Everything hurt. I was just so tired. My mind was just really out of it. But I slept well. Yeah, so just getting started here. It's really hazy. This is the haziest on trail it's been from the smoke from the wildfires. Just as I head farther north, it's probably just gonna get a bit smokier, which is unfortunate. Just a couple minutes back there was a spot with some brief cell phone service, so I took advantage of that just to say hi to Tim, and also just tell him to tell Homer, my dog, hi, just because I miss him. But yeah, should get into Mammoth Lake the following morning, so I'll be able to talk to them again. But yeah, time to keep going. Here we go. Made it to the top of Silver Pass. It's beautiful. So many lakes. There's another one over there. I'll show you that one too. Not shabby. Decided to call it early today at 15 miles. I got up Silver Pass around 1:30 p.m. hung out for a while, and then hiked a couple more miles down the lake. So I figured I'd camp there for the night. So just been kind of hanging out. Got to dip my feet in the water, write in my notebook, and just chill, which is nice in comparison to yesterday where I was just going forever. So just kind of taking a break, and then tomorrow I'm going to push the 20 miles into Red's Meadow, so I'll probably try to get a pretty early start. I'm really hoping sunset's pretty because you saw last night there's a lot of color because of all the haze from the smoke. So I'm hoping we get that tonight, and I'm right by a lake, so cross my fingers. But yeah, here we are. All hunkered up and ready for bed. Still light out, that's okay. I'm going to try to get a really early start tomorrow so I can get into Mammoth Lakes hopefully in the early afternoon. We'll see. But sunset was nice. It wasn't as like dramatic as last night. I think last night was a bit cloudier, but that's okay. It's still pretty. There's nice golden hour light on the mountains, which is just like really enjoyable to just kind of sit on the edge of the lake and watch it. It's been nice just to take a few hours just to like sit and relax and enjoy the view. So yeah, Silver Pass is nice. I liked this area. Yeah. Been debating whether or not to share this, but today was a particularly rough day. Not physically, it's more emotional, because when right after earlier I filmed that segment of me saying like how I got to like, text him hi and just tell him everything's good. I actually ended up having cell phone service for a while, and I found out that one of my college coaches passed away a couple days ago. So it hit really hard. Try not to cry right now, but I texted my mom because I was like, is this real? Did this really happen? And when she like was like, yeah, I just like, it felt like time froze, and I just like sat on a rock and cried in the middle of the trail. Ooh. Sorry, I'm getting a little teary-eyed here. So I was just like crying and crying for the first few miles. Luckily I did have service for a bit longer, and Tim did call me, and I got to just talk to him about the trail. And because I mean, he's done this particular section like 3 times now, but he's also done the JMT and the PCT, so just it's fun getting to like talk to him about those. And so just talking to him really calmed me down. I eventually did lose service again, so when the call dropped I did have to kind of reprocess everything again. So yeah, it's been a rough day, to say the least. I feel like I'm like back in like my little service list bubble, and I'm kind of like, did that really happen? That can't be true. I feel like I've been through like the stages of grief multiple times all in one day. But yeah, so today's a hard day. But what I learned is you really just gotta put one foot in front of another. I had to keep walking. I couldn't sit in the middle of the freaking woods forever. So I have to get more food and so forth. So yeah, just one step at a time, and I made it up here. But yeah. Whew. Okay, I think it's time for bed. So that was like one of the things you hear about people learning about loved ones or friends or people they know passing away while they're out here and coming back into like real life and learning these things. And when you start out on a trip like this, you just like hope and pray that like something like that doesn't happen to you. So yeah, it sucked.